Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to just do a wee get ready with me today, how I got this bun and how I did this makeup. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Loads of people say that. And then it's like a wee... and then it'll be me looking really ugly, so look forward to that. Enjoy! I'm using just a wee Nivea moisturiser just before I put it on. And before I do that, the night before, every single night, like without fail, I put on that U-Tan coconut spray. I'll link it below. It's actually amazing. It's so moisturising and gives you such nice colour on your face because I don't have any fake tan on my face right now. It's been breaking me out these days. I'm just going to put this foundation stick. I don't like stingy it because it's just too much because my face has been quite tan back from holiday, that sort of thing. I've just been doing a light wee bit of this and I just do that in the centre of my face, and then I take my beauty blender, which isn't that clean, shot powder. I've just filled this up with water because I can't plug into the tap, so it's not like soaking wet either. And then I take from the centre of my face and just like spread it all out, and it's just like a really light coverage. It's definitely my summer foundation, that stick. Spot on the end of my nose, god damn it, so I did deserve that. So Love Island's, everyone happy with the result? I'm happy with the result. I think it's great. No one deserved it more than those two, but I do love Meg and Wes. I just think they're such a nice couple. Bet they'll be the underdogs that'll last the longest. I seen an interview of that Alexandra and she said the least likely people to like stay together longest would be Meg and Wes. She was like Meg's best friend in the house. I'm just using a wee Maybelline concealer under my eyes, then I'll get all those veiny bits in there, a wee bit under my eyebrows, and that's literally the only place I put concealer. Sometimes I'm leave it on my chin because I've got some spots there. Just to highlight areas. I'm not usually really using it for coverage. Here's a story time, right? So just like a wee backstory to this. I get really bad cramp at my time of the month, okay? It's like quite a lot of information, but I do. A lot of people get it and a lot of people don't. A lot of people I know just don't get cramp, and I'm just a wee bit like, F you. Because that's, how annoying is that? Anyway, it seems to be I don't ever get my time of the month or start my time of the month when I'm in my room or during the night. It has to be somewhere miles away in a public area midday. And it really gets my life down because there's been a lot of situations where like I've been on holiday with my boyfriend's family and we're coming home from the holiday. The first time I've been away with them and I just felt quite sick and I just felt like a drama queen and really annoying. Went to go sit down. Before I even made it to the toilet, was sick everywhere in Palma Airport. It was absolutely mobbed middle of July. So embarrassing. So these things happen to me quite a lot. A few months ago, maybe actually beginning of the year, I was in Silverburn and I was meeting Sean and he was like quite late for whatever reason, so I was just like cutting about myself and started to get really bad cramp. And I mean like this is instant, right? So I was like I need to go to Boots. Like I usually get like ibuprofen or whatever. Before I even made it to pick up the paracetamol, collapsed in the aisle. One of the, what's it called? Pharmacist had to come collect me from the aisle, got up, took me into this wee back room with a curtain, like behind Boots, right, like the staff room basically. I was vomiting in there by myself. I'm just taking Stay Matte with another beauty blender, like a dry one, and just going under my eyes and just holding that concealer in. It's not really to keep it matte or powdered, it's literally just to keep the concealer from getting like sticky or moving, because I do want this to be quite a dewy look. Then I just go in any creases and then I'll go over my whole face with a brush. So this is what happened to me last week. Went to get my lashes done. I love those lashes. I usually fall asleep when I get my lashes done just because it takes so long. I'm going to take a brush. I was sleeping for like an hour of it and usually it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And like the last hour of it I woke up, which I never do, and I was like my stomach's quite sore, and I'd been there before and this sort of thing had happened, so I was like I don't want to go on about this again. Like once I'm done I'll just quickly get in the car, zoom home and like get something, or like stop at a shop and get something. I'm on the motorway driving home and I was actually in excruciating pain that I was like kind of like nearly like screaming in my car, like screaming but like like that, groaning, that's it. And then I seen a sign that was like no hard shoulder for the next 400 yards. I was like I need to pull over like right now, because if I drive anymore like either I'm gonna die or somebody else is gonna die. It's like being sick at the side of the road, like outside of my car, and the police pull up behind me. Why are you on the hard shoulder? It was a woman, so she was like, because I was holding my stomach, and she was like, is it your time of the month? And I was like, yeah. This is so much information, isn't it? But I don't really care. And she was like, I don't think you can drive home. And I was like, it does pass, like I swear, because it does. It can be one like half hour of it or like an hour max, and I'm a normal human being again, but it can take like an afternoon out of me because the pain makes you so tired and like makes me sick, or I've fainted, so it does take quite a lot to recover from all of that, like pain in the neck, but it does pass. I knew it would. And she was like, no, I don't think you can drive home, like you need to go, we can take your car home. And I was like, can you? Police officer gets out the car and I have to go in the police car and like lie down in the back, and the police officer had to drive me home. Is that not just like, that's just a Tuesday afternoon for me. I don't want to put on so much of this powder because I get distracted. I am putting bronzer on my eyelids because I can't really bother with eyeshadow, and this is just like my favourite look just now. I just put it like all over like my crease. I don't really go in all over my eye, but just in at my crease, blend it out. And just leave a space between like my eyebrow like bit and where the eyeshadow stops, so I can put some like highlighter or something in there. I'll put some under my eye as well for the video's sake. Yeah, so that's really it. That is the story of my life. If anyone has any like recommendations that isn't like the pill, because I feel like that makes me sick. I don't feel like it does make me sick. I'm just brushing these out with just a wee mascara brush with nothing on it. People usually put the eyebrow mascara, whatever it's called, they usually put it on after they've done their eyebrows, but I kind of like to do that first, put them all in place. I suppose it's probably not the best idea because it does dry in a wee bit hard. I just feel like it's best because I can then just go in with any wee blank bits that I need to fill in with Anastasia Beverly Hills, the pomade stuff. I'm just going to put on mascara. You're not really supposed to put them on top of your lashes, but it's just a wee bit. I'm going to get into trouble for that. I'm scared. I'm just taking a wee MAC bronzer in the shade Deepest Dark, and it's something I've only started using like the past few months, and I am obsessed with it. Like, I actually love it. Take a separate brush for my chest, by the way, but just because it's bigger and it spreads over. I'm just going to wet this wee brush with some setting spray just before I do my highlighter, so it's like extra popping. Actually, I'm going to spray my face as well. I'm just using MAC Soft and Gentle for my highlighter. If I'm using another highlighter, I will use my Glow Kit at like the weekend, or if I'm going a bit more glam, but I just feel like this is quite natural, so just stick this on. Just the same, but I'm just going to go under my eyebrow bone with that. But I hate being a girl. Like, no, we don't deserve that. This is 2018, there's something that they've got to come up with that isn't. Anna's just told me a story, like, from just something that she's heard about just starting the pill and like what happened with it. And that's not normal. Nobody wants to go through that, and I've had to try like multiple pills. None of them work. They'll make me sick. Like, I've actually taken a pill before and then seen it come back up in my sick because like I'm obviously allergic, so I don't know, but like I've actually, that's how quick it came up, didn't even dissolve. I've seen it. It's the absolute shitmare. Like, I'm so sick of like being a girl. I'm just using Spice MAC lip liner, and then I just use a wee bit of cocoa butter and Vaseline. This is just what I do like every day. So that's all makeup done. Sorry, the period chat is over. Sean is not even going to watch this video. Like, if I say that I've got sore stomach, he's like, he just hates chat like that. Like, honestly, nobody's going to watch it. Everyone's going to turn it off. Like, my friends that are boys are just going to be like, right, that's enough for this video. Thanks, Molly. Like, also, I'm not saying that like there's nothing out there. There's no option for me. I'm scared of other options because the one option that I did use made me sick. I had to go into work like, oh, just take my pill, better go to the train toilet and be sick. Like, that's just not the life you want to lead. So that a part of it is my fault because I'm not really doing anything else about it. Come on, it's not fair. Like, I have to go out some days and think like, will I end up in an ambulance? Anyway, so when I put out a wee story asking for some video ideas, most people actually said, bring your mum and dad in, bring Sean back. I'm like, nobody wants me. Yeah, and the rest of people were asking for a makeup tutorial, and then the other lot of people were asking for the bun, like how I do my bun. So I was just like, why don't I just do a get ready with me? It literally takes me 2 seconds, and my advice would be make sure your hair is like a wee bit dirty and needs wash. Got my hair cut, if anybody noticed. My dad cut it for me. I'm still getting used to this like really short hair, but I mean, I've always had short hair, but this is like the shortest I've ever went. Yeah, I love it, and I did these beachy waves by myself. Last night, this like 24 hours. I know, they're quite good, aren't they? We could do a tutorial on my beachy waves. So I'll just take like any brush I have, anyone that's available. Take my hair, get it quite tight because once you put the bobble in, it does loosen up a bit. Okay, then I'm going to take the 2 front. So there'll be loads of bits at the back falling down, but that's just a short hair life. I'll need to curvy those bits. I've left some behind me, left them out because I know this is going to happen. Warning, this is the first time I've done the top knot with the bob, the lob. long bob that is. So I'm just going to take some bits out, like bits that I want to leave out, and then I just twist it round like so. Bobble, any colour. Spread it out a wee bit. Then I'm just going to pin those bits at the back because I have lots of short bits that come down. So I just take the straighteners like so, twist them round, and then just sort of leave the ends so that they go quite like beachy. And then if I'm not happy with the ends, I do go back over them like, so let's just leave like that amount. It's a wee bit like a donut of some sort. Smooth, smooth. Just for the back really, so all the horrible bits fall down. Put these Topshop earrings in. I haven't had like a plain gold hoop in the longest time. And I'm ready. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any more video ideas, just hit me up. I've seen some people asking for a mukbang or mukbang, whatever you call them, which I will do. I just don't know what to eat. McDonald's is a bit boring, and then like I feel like if I eat a Caesar salad, people will be like, right, that's not exciting at all. But it's something that I genuinely eat. So if any more video ideas, let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!